In the middle of a meeting that we were having at Bankless, we interrupt the meeting because Eric Balachunas, who knows a thing or two about the ETFs, is one of the two quote unquote ETF boys, ETF guys at the at Bloomberg. Yeah, the Bloomberg bros, the ETF bros, tweets out update. James Seyfert, the other ETF bro, and I are increasing our odds of spot Ether ETF approval to 75%, up from 25%. Hearing chatter this afternoon that the SEC could be doing a 180 on this increasingly political issue. So now everyone is scrambling, like everyone else assumed they'd be denied. See Nate's tweet below for proper order of events. This has got to be a reaction to SAB 121, the 60 to 38 vote with a meaningful amount of high-ranking Democrats defecting from Biden's stated policy of the fact that he's going to veto SAB 121. Many Democrats nonetheless disregarded that and voted to repeal SAB 121, indicating that not all of the Democratic Party are in alignment with being anti-crypto. As a result of that, it seems that's speculation, but that's a pretty
I think, look, he said increasingly political pressure. This is what we've said.
And so something is going on behind the scenes. Eric and James would know about the SEC and the ETH ETF being approved.
Yes.
To me, like, they are upping it to 75%, which means, of course, there's a 1 in 4 chance that it's getting denied. In my opinion, the fact that this is happening
it's happening now.
It's pretty binary.
It's
is like
facts.
Very bullish.
So Thursday, May 23rd is when the SEC has to either approve or deny it. Okay, so it's Monday right now. So the fact that it's happening now tells you something. And both Eric and James, they're sources for all of this. Basically, all along, they've been saying the same message. If it was going to get approved toward the end of May, we would have seen it in the paperwork. Yeah. They monitor the docs, they monitor the filings, they sort through like the sifting of everything that's going on in like the filings. They keep track of it. And their constant refrain has been, there's no way it's getting approved. Right. Like under 25% odds. In fact, David, let's go to James's Twitter right now, because I recall like seeing earlier just today that like, look at this. This is from May 17th. All right, this is not today, but he said, it's just not happening, guys. Talking about the Ethereum ETF. And
which is an accurate take for the data that he had at the time, probably.
Exactly, because they haven't seen anything come through. But this was kind of the Hail Mary pass, like the if that we talked about on the roll-up last week. We said if, and this is a big if Biden and the Democrats wake up at the 11th hour and realize anti-crypto Gensler is about to lose them the White House, they may pressure Gensler to achieve. Basically, politics trumps all, particularly in an election year. And this is what Eric is saying, basically. It could be political pressure that is motivating Gensler and the SEC to actually approve. Now, again, we don't have 100% certainty here, but what we're taking from Eric and James is that they are seeing documents move. They're seeing like good signs, paper filing at this 11th hour. And what else could that mean? So they have increased the odds of approval by over 200% right now.
Yeah, up from 25%, which was very low. Probably even, I think people were counting for even lower than that, up to 75%. To me, this is binary, right? If it is indeed political pressure, then it is getting approved, and it's getting approved in the final hour because the Biden administration has realized that it's a close election and there is enough of a crypto vote out there to be meaningful. And they want to be reelected more than they care about denying the spot Ether ETF. Can we pull up in the Kraken price chart so we can look at the price of ETH right now?
Please. Yes.
When ETH pumps, it pumps in slow motion.
Well, actually, this is all we got.
Well, that's a 1 day candle. Let's shorten it down to the 15-minute candles on the left side.
Thanks to Kraken for the charts.
Yeah, beautiful Kraken.
There you go. Okay, that's what we like.
Whenever I have seen Ether pump, ever, it always pumps slowly over a long period of time.
Because this market hates Ethereum.
It has not gone down since like this news got improved. So this is like the market is currently digesting this. We are currently on the fourth 15-minute candle.
What's that?
Well, that's on the 15 minutes. To me, like we are currently pricing in $3,430 on the ETH chart. To me, we are if it's getting approved, We are so far away from actual meaningful price equilibrium.
Like, this
on
is
this
so
thing.
cheap.
This is so dumb. Like, we are not done yet.
We got
like,
12% pump. Who cares?
12% pump
That's a
on an
baby
ETH
pump.
ETF for approval. This is like 1% if approved. This is at like 1% priced in. Like,
Not
there's just
financial
no
advice.
way. Not financial advice.
David is saying buy now, but not financial advice. This
Somebody
still
might
looks cheap
suggest
to me.
that.
I mean, okay, so the price is pumping. Let's go back to James Seyffert's tweet, because you read Eric Balchunas. He says, things are taking a turn for the better. Spot Ethereum ETF approvals this week, upping our odds to 75%. He says this. Never going to hear the end of this.
That they're not hacked.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to confirm he's not hacked. Never going to hear the end of this from the .eth people in my replies if this turns out to be true. But it's what we're hearing from multiple sources. Should see a bunch of filings over the coming days if we're correct. I will know that both David and I reached out to James and Eric, and I don't think they can actually, we invited them to come on the live stream. And by the way, James, Eric, if you guys are listening, come on the live stream. Let's tell us what you know. We got the sense that they actually can't reveal more than what they've already revealed on Twitter at this point.
They work for Bloomberg. They have to push it through Bloomberg, their media organization.
Yes. And also, I think that there's probably, this is happening so last minute, they're still trying to figure out like what exactly is going on. But you're like, glad they got this tweet out. David, is this a little life on the ratio here?
A little bit. God, that's so low. An ETH ETF approval with the ETH Bitcoin ratio below 0.05 is insane. You know that the market isn't even pricing this in appropriately. When Polymarket, I think you have that tab ready. Polymarket is pricing it in at a 50%. Hit refresh and then hit like the 1 day time.
This is the Polymarket, the prediction market odds of approval of Ethereum ETF approved by May 30th.
Oh, okay. So it is getting up to 75%. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So like basically this information is informed by the Bloomberg ETF people.
Look, dude, it was 13% this morning.
13% up to 75%, approaching 75%, currently at 69%. Nice. If you enjoyed all of that, then you'll absolutely love the Bankless newsletter. Join over 300,000 fellow readers, all for free. Click below to sign up.